Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like Original Pan, Original Stuffed Crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com.
Good evening, folks, and a very pleasant good evening it is from DuBois Area High School. It's a D9, D10 crossover volleyball showdown here on the YDL Sports Network and D9and10sports.com. We have the Warren Dragons of District 10 coming in to face the DuBois Beavers of District 9. High school volleyball on D9and10sports.com, brought to you by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food and stay for the view. Find out more at AlleghenyGrill.com. You're inside the Hunter Station Golf Club pregame show. The weather is still nice, the course is awesome, and the food is even better at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside Tionesta. Visit them online at hunterstation.com. Game stream, as always, brought to you by the Computer Guru of Leaper. Visit them online at thecomputerguru.net, and you are on the drive to the game, powered by the Warren Tire Center. The Warren Tire Center makes sure you get the game in comfort. Visit them online at warrentire.com. And I know they've helped me get to the games more than a few times, helped me out with various tire issues and such. A shout out to Cork and the gang there. But tonight we should have a dandy for you, folks. Warren coming in unbeaten at 8-0. DuBois coming in 8-1. DuBois coming in off a three-set win over Punxsy, while Warren's coming in off a 3-1 victory over General McLean. DuBois under the direction of Jason Gustafson and Warren Mike Dolan. In that win for DuBois over Punxsy, it was Jess Path with 8 kills and 6 aces, Emma Delp with 5 kills and 6 aces, Kendra Cowan with 5 kills, and Morgan Pasternak with 4 kills and 4 aces. And then Warren's win over General McLean is Kylie Fellman with 12 kills and 2 blocks, Alexia Bowers with 10 kills, Carly Beers and Maddie Jones with 6 kills apiece, and Lindsay Madigan with 32 set assists. So again, both of these teams come in playing some great volleyball, and we should have a dandy for you here this evening from DuBois. Time to get to our players to watch. Players to watch brought to you by Oil Country Crates. Visit them online at oilcountrycrates.com. Your products are protection. And I'm going to go with a couple of big hitters here. Again, we talked about Jess Paff there with the team-leading 8 kills against Punxsy. She's really one of the leaders there on the outside for DuBois. And again, big hitters on both teams. So Jess Paff. And then for Warren, I'm looking at another outside hitter. It's a sophomore, Maddie Jones. Someone who's really, come into her own here for the Dragons. Of course, everyone knows about the big hitters in the middle, with Fellman and with Bowers. I think Maddie Jones has really played a critical role for this Warren team, and I expect that to continue again tonight. As again, DuBois just getting finished with warm-ups here, and we're going to be about set to go. About a minute and a half with the national anthem and starting lineups. Again, if the national anthem is sung, we'll keep it here live. But if it's recorded, the pesky little copyright issues, we'll have to take a commercial break. So just to give you a quick heads up there, again, it's DuBois, it's Warren, and it should be a good one here from DuBois Area High School. DuBois was a 2-0 winner in rather convincing fashion in the JV match. Silly me, I didn't write down the set score. But it was a pretty impressive victory for the Lady Beavers there in the junior varsity contest. Also want to take some time out to thank some more of our sponsors: Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion, Fran Morelli Sales and Service, the Warren County Visitors Bureau, Icy Inc., All-American Awards and Engraving, Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, Pizza Hut, and Ty Nesta Builders Supply. So again, thank you to all our fine sponsors this evening for helping make this broadcast possible. Again, Andy Closer with the flying solo. The camera's pretty stationary. Hopefully that gives you a pretty good view of the court there. Should allow me to keep some stats here for you this evening, and I'll provide those, as updated throughout the broadcast. As DuBois just finishing their warm-ups here. Again, they this should be a fantastic match of both coaches. Again, and these two teams, typically play each other every year, despite the fact it's a district crossover game. That both very good programs want to challenge themselves, and a combined 16-1 coming into this contest leads you to believe that we could be in for some great volleyball here this evening. And we're going to get set with the pre-game announcements again, as Warren is the visiting team here and DuBois the home team. And I think we're having a little problem with the microphone down there, but you kind of vaguely hear it there. But again, for Warren, it'll be, and we'll give you the official starting lineups here in just a moment. Carly Beers, Lindsay Madigan, Summer Lux, Alexia Bowers, Kylie Fellman, Kirsten Johnson, Maddie Jones. For DuBois, Gabby Golvis, Emma Delp, Emily Snyder, Kendra Cowan, Jess Paff, Maddie Crabtree, and Morgan Pasternak. Again, just getting set for the national anthem here. Again, it's Warren, it's DuBois. Andy Close here with you for D910sports.com, the YDL Sports Network, and we are going to take a quick break here for the national anthem. We'll be right back.
Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D910sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com.
All right, welcome back to DuBois Area High School. We're just about set to go. It's the Warren Dragons. It's the DuBois Beavers as we get set for the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Warren Dragons. Number 5, senior outside hitter Carly Beers. Number 11, junior libero, Summer Lux. Number 6, sophomore, outside hitter, Maddie Jones. Number 20, junior middle hitter, Kylie Fellman. Number 10, sophomore setter, Lindsay Madigan. Number 14, junior Alexia Bowers. And number 22, senior Kirsten Johnson. Dragons under the head coach of Mike Dolan, assisted by Sue Baltzberger. They turn the lights off here for the DuBois starting lineups. Number 10, senior setter Emily Snyder. Number 9, senior libero Gabby Golvis. Number 21, senior middle hitter Emma Delp. Number 22, junior Morgan Pasternak. Number 15, senior Jess Path, outside hitter. Number 3, senior middle Kendra Cowan. And rounding out the lineup for DuBois, outside hitter number 8, Maddie Crabtree. And DuBois under the direction of Jason Gustafson as the lights come back on, and we are just about set to go here from DuBois. It's DuBois, it's Warren, it's a District 9, District 10 crossover showdown. Again, these teams coming in with a combined record of 18-1. This first set brought to you by Fran Morelli Sales and Service. Check out Fran Morelli's inventory at franmorelli.com. And while you're at it, stop next door for a great tasting meal at Morelli's Family Restaurant in Brockway. Okay, so we are just about ready to go here. Warren has broken their huddle. DuBois getting set to do the same. And here come the Beavers. And the two teams will slap hands as we get set to go here. Warren will be your left in the screen, DuBois your right. We got the DuBois marching band here providing us with some music, so ambiance here as we get set to go. DuBois and Warren from DuBois. Officials ready. Teams set to break their huddles. Again, both these teams coming off victories. DuBois over Punxsutawney and Warren over General McLean. All right, and it will be... Well, let's see who's serving first here. Let's see the liberos. Summer Lux there wearing green for Warren. And Golvis in black for DuBois. It'll be Warren to serve first, and it'll be Carly Beers. And Beers gets it over, and we are underway. There's just a tip over net block there. That was Delp with the attempt. Now a free ball over net by the Beavers. Madigan will set for Fellman, and she puts it down. Kylie Fellman gets Warren on the board first. So Feldman coming off a 12-kill effort in the win over General McLean. Gets her first of the night there. There's a set for Path. Dragons are unable to recover, and we're tied at 1. So 1-1 here in the early going. It'll be Emily Snyder to serve for DuBois. Snyder, and that is out of bounds. So point Warren on the service error. They take a 2-1 lead. Here's Maddie Jones to serve. She gets it over. There's a set, and that's blocked at the net. That was Pasternak for DuBois. And just tipping it over there is Bowers. Golvis will set for Pasternak. She gets it over, dug out nicely by Lux. And now Feldman will just play a free ball over the net, but it gets down. So point Warren, they take an early 3-1 lead. Jones, and that is inbounds for an ace for Maddie Jones, or no, yes. No, now they're saying out of bounds. Okay, so the scoreboard was right. It is 3-2 as the officials ruled that serve went out of bounds from Maddie Jones. And there's the serve from Paff, and it goes into the net, so now Warren leads 4-2. And Lux will serve for the Dragons. Lux, and that goes into the net. So some early service errors here for both teams. They were just trying to be a little bit too fine early on. It's 4-3 as Emma Delp will serve for DuBois. Lux recovers, and Madigan plays a free ball over the net. There's a set for Pasternak, and dug out, just tipped over by Madigan. Set for Pasternak again, and that goes out. Point Warren. Or no, they're going to say that was tipped at the, no. And for the second time here, we have some confusion. Okay, so take the point away from one. They say it was tipped. I do believe so. Warren 4, DuBois 4. As Delp will once again serve for DuBois. That one's in. Madigan will set for Bowers, and that's blocked at the net. Point DuBois. Kendra Cowan there for the Beavers. They take their first lead of the set, 5-4. It'll be Delp again to serve. Madigan just tips it over the net there nicely, and now Bowers puts it down for the Dragons, and we're tied at 5. Alexia Bowers. As Lindsay Madigan will now serve for Warren. And that tips the net, goes over, and there's a set for Crabtree, and that's blocked at the net. Kirsten Johnson there. But it goes out of bounds, so point DuBois, they lead 6-5. There's Pasternak to serve for DuBois. Set for Beers, and that gets down. So Carly Beers knots it up at 6 apiece. Bowers now to serve for Warren. Over. Golvis plays it, and now just a free ball over the net here from Path. The set for Jones, dug out by Golvis. And that one goes out of bounds from Crabtree, and it's 7-6 Warren. Bowers to serve for the Dragons. And that goes into the net. So a lot of service errors here early. And Warren and DuBois are tied at a touchdown and an extra point apiece. And that serve is a good one from Crabtree. And Beers just has to, that was Jones that tried to play the free ball over the net, but it's out of bounds. Point DuBois, they retake the lead 8-7. So serve. And Crabtree, Warren unable to corral that one cleanly. It's 9-7 DuBois. Maddie Crabtree again to serve for DuBois. So set for Beers. She gets it over. Snyder just tips it over the net for DuBois. Dragons corral. There's Beers again with just a soft tip over the net. Point Warren, Carly Beers. It's 9-8. Johnson to serve. And there's the set for Cowan. It just tipped over. Now Jones will get it over for the Dragons, but it goes out. Point DuBois. They lead 10-8. So 10-8 DuBois as Kendra Cowan will serve for the Beavers. That one dug out by Bowers. And it'll be Jones. Beavers corral it now. Pasternak will play it over, dug out by Lux. There's Beers again. Beavers corral, there's Pasternak. And Lux unable to corral that one cleanly, and DuBois takes an 11-8 lead. So 11-8 DuBois here in the first set. Their biggest lead so far. And again, a misplay there by Warren and a 4-point lead for DuBois as they have opened things up just a hair here in the first set. Kendra Cowan to serve. And that's going to go out of bounds, so that stops the DuBois run. It's now 12-9 as Beers will serve for the Dragons. Dug out by Golvis. And the set for Emma Delp. 13-9 DuBois. And substitution here for the Beavers as Haley Reed will come in and she will serve, sophomore. Reed, and that goes into the net and ticks over for an ace for Haley Reed. And it's 14-9 DuBois. Served by Reed. Set for Fellman, just tips it over. And point Warren, 14-10. As Jones will serve Maddie Jones for Warren. Jones dug out there nicely. There's Pasternak, just pushes it over into no man's land. Great play there by Pasternak. That's 15-10 DuBois. Serve is over. Madigan will set for Bowers, and that goes out of bounds. And DuBois has opened up a 6-point lead here in the first set. And that's going to prompt a timeout from Warren coach Mike Dolan. We'll take it with them. You're watching high school volleyball on D910sports.com, the YDL Sports Network.
Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
All right, back here where DuBois leads Warren 16-10 in the first set. That timeout brought to you by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. When your plumbing, heating, or AC takes a timeout, call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and AC to get you up and running again at 814-226-8695. This run brought to you by Ty Nesta Builder Supply that DuBois is on. Locations in Chippenville and Ty Nesta. Ty Nesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. Visit them online at tynestabuilders.us. As there's another ace. This one from Papp, and it's 17-10. Set for Fellman, blocked at the net, and point Beavers 18-10 as they have taken complete command here in the first set. Served by Paff. Set for Bowers. Was that tip? It was not. So the Ty Nesta Builder Supply run continues for DuBois. It's now 19-10 in favor of the Beavers. Again, it'll be Jessica Paff to serve here for DuBois. And she's just going to have to be a free ball over the net, and it almost got down. And Jones just tips it over. A little bit of awkward play there on both sides. There's Pasternak. She's blocked by Fellman. And Snyder plays a free ball over the net. There's another set for Fellman. That's down, and the run is over, courtesy of Kylie Fellman. It's 19-11. So Summer Lux will serve for the Dragons, and they need a big run, trailing 19-11 here in the first set. There's a set, and that is down by Crabtree, and it's 20-11. Again, just no one there for Warren. Perfectly placed attack there by Maddie Crabtree, and it will be Emma Delp to serve here for DuBois. And just tipped over the net there by Cowan. Point DuBois. They lead 21-11 as Maddie Nozzle has checked in for the Dragons, number 12. So serve. And the set for Nozzle, and she gets it down. So Maddie Nozzle with the kill. Brought to you by Pizza Hut. Detroit-style pizza is back for a limited time at Pizza Hut. Order today online at pizzahut.com. Pizza Hut, where nobody out-pizzas the hut. So 21-12. And it's just a perfect little tip there from Pasternak, and it's 22-12 DuBois. And that set goes into the net, so point Dragons. As Nozzle will now serve for Warren, trailing by 9 here in the first set. Serve. That hits the ceiling, but and just trying to push it over the net there was Crabtree unable to. And so Warren trying to claw their way back in here, trailing 22-14. That's Sophie Walker that was serving for Warren, and that's blocked at the net. Johnson So Warren trying to claw their way back in here. It's 22-15, and Jason Gustafson will take a timeout. Brought to you by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. We'll take one with them. Be right back. You're watching high school volleyball on D910sports.com, the YDL Sports Network. All right, so welcome back here to DuBois. Warren trying to claw their way back in here. Walker to serve. Snyder will set for Cowan. Dragons recover now. Beers plays it over. Snyder for Cowan again. She just tips it over. Madigan digs it out. And Beers, and that goes into the net. Point DuBois. And they are just 2 points away from taking set number one here. And there's Beers, and that gets down. Point Warren. So they stay alive here, 23-16. As Johnson will serve for the Dragons. Cowan gets it down, dug out by Johnson. Fellman just tips it over, dug out there nicely by Pasternak, and now she plays a free ball over. Beers plays it over for the Dragons. Here's Snyder. She'll set Pasternak, and that's tipped. Point DuBois, and now Daddy's set point for DuBois. You never have to set the table when you go to Daddy's in Clarion for dinner. Cowan to serve. Set for Fellman, and she gets it down. Kylie Fellman keeps Warren alive here in the first set. Be Carly Beers here now to serve for Warren. Again, they need to run off 7 more points to keep this set alive. And a little bit of a mishit there, so that'll go another point Dragons and Beers, and it's 24-18. Beers again to serve. Dug out by Golvis. There's the set, and point, path, set, DuBois. They take set one, 25-18. We'll be back with second set action. You're watching high school volleyball on the YDL Sports Network, D910sports.com.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9 and 10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com.
All right, welcome back here to DuBois. DuBois takes the first set over Warren 25-18. A battle of these two volleyball powers. Second set brought to you by the Warren County Visitors Bureau. Looking for something to do? Look no further. There's always something to do in Warren County. Check out wcvb.net/events to see up-to-date happenings in and around Warren County. Excuse me, folks. And I just want to say, this is an experience you get everywhere. Again, with the DuBois band here. It's so neat that there really adds to the atmosphere here at DuBois, as you can no doubt hear them playing in the background as we get set for the start of set number 2. Again, Warren, no stranger to dropping the first set. They did so in their 3-1 win over General McLean. So we'll see how they respond. And if you're DuBois, that is just what the doctor ordered in the first set. Very impressive 25-18 win. So it will be DuBois to serve, and it'll be Kendra Cowan to kick things off here in set number 2. Cowan pops it over the net. And there's a tip by Maddie Jones. Snyder just pushes it over there. Now set for Beers, and that gets down. So Carly Beers gets Warren on the board. They're on the board first here in set number 2. And Beers will serve now for the Dragons. And a little bit of a mishit there from Golvis, but DuBois recovers. Pasternak will play a free ball over the net. There's a set for Fellman. And Delp at the net for DuBois. Emma Delp, and it's 1-1. As Haley Reed will check in for DuBois. We saw her come in to serve in the first set. She'll do the same again here early in the second. And that ball hits the ceiling. And so point DuBois. Haley Reed with the nice serve there for the Beavers. And it's 2-1. And that serve goes into the net. We saw that early on from both sides in the first set with service errors before DuBois was able to kind of settle down a bit and take control of the set. It'll be Maddie Jones to serve for Warren. Jones gets it over. And Pasternak just pushes it over, and that is in. Well, that's the second time we've seen Morgan Pasternak do that. Just a perfectly placed little push shot there, and it's 3-2 DuBois. So serve, path, and Fellman, that goes into the net. Point DuBois, they lead 4-2. Delp there creating a presence at the net for DuBois. Path to serve now, and that is out of bounds. So point Warren, it's 4-3. Summer Lux Libero to serve for Warren. And just tipping it over the net there is Kirsten Johnson. We're tied at 4. Lux with the serve. So set for Pasternak. And Lux will play a free ball over the net for the Dragons. Snyder sets Delp this time, and that goes out of bounds. Point Warren, they take a 5-4 lead. So 3-0, Ty Nesta Builder Supply run here, a little mini run for the Dragons. And that hits the ceiling, and getting it over nicely is Path. And here's a set for Bowers, and that's blocked at the net by Pasternak and goes out of bounds. Point DuBois, 5-5. It will be Emma Delp to serve here for DuBois. Delp gets it over. This will be Bowers for Warren. Snyder will set Pasternak, and again, and that's dug out. Beautiful. I thought that was down. But Beers now plays it, and Madigan pushes it over. Just tipping it over was Kendra Cowan. Point DuBois, they lead 6-5. Delp to serve for DuBois. Back and forth early in the second set. DuBois won the first set 25-18. Madigan will set up Bowers, and she gets it down. Alexia Bowers knots it back up at 6 on that Pizza Hut kill. Madigan to serve for Warren. Snyder sets Pasternak. That's blocked at the net. Johnson and Bowers there. And that one goes into the net. That was Maddie Crabtree, and so Warren takes a 7-6 lead. And the two teams kind of trading points here early in set number 2. Madigan. Crabtree plays it over, dug out by Lux. And a little miscommunication there by the Dragons, and we're tied at 7. Pasternak will serve for DuBois. And again, not sure what was going on there for Warren, but nevertheless, point DuBois, they lead 8-7. Jones dug it out and then kind of debate as who would take that. There's Pasternak. And Jones will play a free ball over the net. Snyder sets Cowan, dug out by Madigan. Beers gets it over. And Crabtree plays a free ball over the net. Now here's Bowers. Alexia Bowers gets it down for the Pizza Hut kill. And we're tied at 8. Bowers to serve now for the Dragons. Dug out by Golvis. There's Cowan a nice tip, and does stay in. It does. So Kendra Cowan gives DuBois a 9-8 lead. And it will be Maddie Crabtree to serve for DuBois. And Bowers plays the ball over the net there. There's Cowan. And Kendra Cowan with the Pizza Hut kill. DuBois by 2. It's 10-8. Crabtree. Madigan will set for Johnson. That's blocked at the net. Lux recovers. Now Jones plays it over, but out for Warren, and it's 11-8 DuBois. And both coaches shouting words of encouragement to their team as DuBois leads by 3. Set for Beers, and there's that in. Oh, it just hugs the line there, stays in. So Carly Beers gets 1 back within 2 at 11-9. Johnson to serve for Warren. That's out of bounds. Point DuBois, 12-10. Or 12-9, excuse me. 12-9 DuBois leads. There's a serve, and that goes into the net from Cowan. So now it's 12-10 as Beers will serve for Warren. Beers, dugout. Golvis, Pasternak plays it over. And there's a set for Jones. Golvis corrals that one, just tipped over. Madigan recovers. Here's Jones again. Now Snyder will set and pass, and it goes as a point. DuBois 13-10. And Haley Reed will once again check in for DuBois. She will serve. Reed dug out by Lux. And Bowers gets it over. Pasternak. And here's a set for Fellman, and she puts it down. Kylie Fellman gets Warren back within 2 on that Pizza Hut kill. It's 13-11. As Emily Snyder will check back in for DuBois. And that serve goes into the net, and it's 14-11. DuBois retakes the 3-point lead. Jessica Paff to serve for DuBois. Madigan, and she's blocked at the net there. Combination of Crabtree and Delp, and it's 15-11 DuBois. Path. Madigan will set Fellman, and point Warren. So 15-12 here, DuBois in the second set, brought to you by the Warren County Visitors Bureau. DuBois took the first set 25-18. In District 9, District 10 crossover. These two teams coming with a combined record of 16-1. Snyder will set Pasternak, and that is inbounds for Morgan Pasternak, and it is 16-12 DuBois. Well, Morgan Pasternak having herself a heck of a match here so far. Emma Delp to serve now for DuBois. And just a little bit of a mishit there, and it's 17-12 as DuBois once again kind of midway through the set here, much like they did the first, starting to take control. And Mike Dolan's going to get a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning timeout. When your plumbing, heating, or AC takes a timeout, call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and AC to get you running again at 814-226-8695. We'll take it with them. You're watching high school volleyball on D910sports.com, the YDL Sports Network.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery, located at 2043 Pennsylvania Avenue East in Warren. We offer screen printing and embroidery on apparel, as well as graphic design, web design, photography, and custom frames, and specialize in youth fundraisers. We also offer photography services and custom frames. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyink.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Back here at DuBois, where DuBois leads Warren 17-12 in the second set. There's the serve by Delp, and playing it over is Bowers, and that is inbounds. So out of the timeout, Alexia Bowers puts one down for Warren. It's 17-13. And Lindsay Madigan now to serve for the Dragons. Trail by 4 here. DuBois won the first set 25-18. It's a set for Cowan. She just tips it over. Lux dug it out, but the Dragons unable to maintain it. It's 18-13 DuBois. So Pasternak to serve now for DuBois. And that's going to go into no man's land. So point DuBois, they lead 19-13. So the Tionesta Builder Supply run continues for the Beavers as they look to go up 2-0 here against Warren. And this is going to be Lux playing a free ball over the net. Snyder will set now. Cowan just tipped beautifully at the net. Kendra Cowan, and it is 20-13 DuBois. Morgan Pasternak will serve for the Beavers. Dug out there by Sophie Walker. Now Beers plays it over the net. Snyder will set Crabtree. Dug out by Lux. Now here's Bowers, just tips it over, and point Warren. Alexia Bowers at 20-14. Unofficially the 5th Pizza Hut kill for Alexia Bowers. It's 20-14 DuBois here in set number 2. And here's Crabtree. She's going to play a free ball over the net. Madigan will set Jones and dug out by Golvis. Now just another tip by Cowan. And point DuBois, they take a 21-14 lead. Maddie Crabtree now to serve for the Beavers. And Beers will just play a free ball over the net. Now it stays in. Snyder over to Paff. Jones plays it over for the Dragons. Here's a Snyder set for Cowan. And again, just a nice tip. Lux pushes it over. Snyder now with a plays it over. Here's a set for Jones. Dug out by Golvis. Paff. And Lux will play a free ball over the net. Good rally going here. There's Snyder for Cowan, and she gets it down for the Pizza Hut kill. Kendra Cowan. And it's 22-14 DuBois. Unofficially the 7th Pizza Hut kill for Kendra Cowan. And they are up 22-14 here in the second set, as checking in for Warren will be number 1, Lily Newton. She enters the contest for the first time. Served by Crabtree, and the Dragons going to be able to recover. Madigan tries and does not. That was out, so that's a correct call. That's a point. DuBois is 23-14. So Madigan tried to save it, just not quite able to here as Crabtree to serve. And that is inbounds for an ace, and it is Daddy's in Main Street set point for DuBois. You never have to set the table when you go to Daddy's in Clarion for dinner. Set point DuBois. That's inbounds. That's an ace for Maddie Crabtree. And that's a 25-14 win in set number 2 for DuBois. We'll take a break and be back with third set action. You're watching high school volleyball on the YDL Sports Network at D9and10sports.com.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com. Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
All right, back here in DuBois as we get set for third set action. DuBois has won the first two sets, 25-18 and 25-14. This third set brought to you by Icy Ink and Warren. Let's meet, drink some coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy. So DuBois in command here, leading 2-0. As I believe it will be Warren to serve first. It will be, and it'll be Carly Beers for the Dragons. Carly unofficially with 5 Pizza Hut kills here in the match for Warren as they look to rally. DuBois looks to close out in 3 as that first set is up and over. And there's a tip by Cowan over the net. Dragons recover. Fellman gets it over. Dug out by Crabtree. And just a push over the net by Path. Madigan does the same. Snyder does the same. And what a play there by Emily Snyder. Point DuBois, they lead 1-0. So unlike the first 2 sets when Warren got the first point, this one goes the way of the Beavers. There's a serve by Cowan. And Maddie Jones just plays free ball over the net. Snyder sets for Path, and that is out of bounds. So we're knotted at 1 here early in the third. Warren and DuBois here from DuBois. Snyder will set Path, and she is blocked at the net there by Kylie Fellman. It's 2-1 Warren. And Maddie Jones now to serve for the Dragons, and that's going to get down for an ace for Maddie Jones. And it's 3-1 Warren. Jones. Pasternak plays that one. Now Path will get it over the net, and there was Madigan. Point Warren. They lead 4-1. Jones, another good serve. And that goes out of bounds. Point Warren. So the Dragons off to a very good start here in the third set as they look to rally down 2-0. And Jason Gustafson is going to take a quick Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning timeout. When your plumbing, heating, or AC takes a timeout, call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and AC to get you running again at 814-226-8695. We'll be right back. You're watching high school volleyball on D910sports.com, the YDL Sports Network.
Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours, Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107.
Back here at DuBois as Pasternak gets that down. And timeout. Out of the timeout, DuBois gets a point back. It's 5-2. As Haley Reed will once again check in for the Beavers. Haley, a sophomore, wearing number 24. She gets it over. Lux will play it. Now over to Bowers, and Bowers gets it down for the Pizza Hut kill. It's 6-2 Dragons here in the third. On a nice attack there from Alexia Bowers as Kirsten Johnson will check back in for Warren, and Summer Lux will serve. Lux plays it over. Snyder will set for Path, dug out by Lux. Beers plays it over, and that goes into ceiling, recovered by Pasternak and just pushed over by Crabtree. He's set for Bowers, dug out, and Snyder will set for Path once again. Lux digs that one out. Bowers again, dug out by Crabtree. Snyder and DuBois unable to get it over, so a nice rally there. And it goes the way of the Dragons. And this is as big a lead as Warren has had in any set. They lead 7-2. Lux. Snyder will set Path. Or Delp. That was Delp, excuse me. My apologies. And that's Pasternak just tipping it over there. And she has done that several times to perfection throughout this match for DuBois, and it's 7-3. As Path will serve now for DuBois. She just gets it over, dug out nicely there by Jones. Now set for Bowers, and that is out of bounds. So last 2 points here to DuBois. It's 7-4 Warren. Served by Path. Madigan will set Johnson, and the point Dragons. They lead 8-4. It'll be Lindsay Madigan to serve for Warren. And that serve is going to go out of bounds. Point DuBois as they claw back to within 3. It's 8-5. As Emma Delp will serve for the Beavers. Delp gets it over. Now Madigan sets for Bowers. That's blocked at the net, but goes out of bounds. Point Warren. That's 9-5 Dragons. Again, DuBois winning the first 2 sets 25-18 and 25-14. Bowers gets that over. And just DuBois unable to play it cleanly there, and Warren again has opened up a 10-point lead. It's 10-5. Bowers to serve. Gets it over, dug out by Golvis. Now he was set for Pasternak. And point DuBois, 10-6. Morgan Pasternak, and she'll take the serve now as well. Pasternak gets that over. Lux digs it out. Here's Maddie Jones. And DuBois recovers. That's Golvis. Madigan Johnson tips it over. Snyder will set for Cowan this time. Just tipped very softly. And over to Jones again. That's blocked. And Dragons recover, but goes out of bounds for a point DuBois. So a good rally there goes the way of the Beavers, and they get back to within 3 at 10-7. There's Pasternak. Madigan will set Beers, and that's dug out by Path. Now over to Crabtree, dug out by Lux. Here's Jones, dug out by Crabtree. Crabtree plays it over and down. Maddie Crabtree makes it 10-8. The Warren 10, DuBois 8 here in the third. A 3-0 tie. Nesta Builder Supply. A little mini run here for DuBois. Pasternak. And just a little miscommunication there by the Dragons. And DuBois back to within 1 at 10-9. The run is now 4-0. And Mike Dolan's going to call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and AC timeout. When your plumbing, heating, or AC takes a timeout, call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, AC to get you up and running again at 814-226-8695. We'll be right back. You're watching high school volleyball on D910sports.com, the YDL Sports Network.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D910sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com.
All right, back here in DuBois, as the Beavers are on a 4-0 run to get back to the one. It's 10-9. Already 3 timeouts are used in this third set. All right, I'm sorry, that was just a second. As Pasternak will serve for DuBois, leading 2-0. And there's an ace from Morgan Pasternak, and the run is now 5-0. We're tied at 10. Pasternak, and again, there's back-to-back aces for Morgan Pasternak, and DuBois has the lead. Update that score for you. It's now 11-10 DuBois. Pasternak, that one's dug out by Lux. Now a set for Beers. Snyder will set Crabtree, and she'll just push it over. Madigan there to play it. Here's Beers again, and dug out beautifully there by Path. Beavers play it over. There's Madigan over to Maddie Jones, and she gets it down, and we're tied again at 11. So that ends a 6-0 Pine Nesta Builder Supply run there on the Pizza Hut kill by Maddie Jones. We're tied at 11. As Kirsten Johnson will serve for the Dragons. And that goes into the net, so DuBois retakes the lead. And again, as we get into the middle of this set here, this is kind of the area in the first 2 where DuBois is able to take control. Crabtree to serve, that goes into the net, point Warren. We're tied once again at 12. Carly Beers with the serve. And playing it over there was Cowan. There's a set for Fellman. That's blocked at the net. Beavers recover. There's Cowan. She puts it down. Kendra Cowan. And it's 13-12 DuBois on that Pizza Hut kill. Cowan, that goes into the net, so point Dragons, and we're tied at 13. Maddie Jones to serve for Warren. It's a set for Delp, and she just tips it up and over. Emma Delp. DuBois retakes the lead, 14-13. As Haley Reed will check back in for DuBois. And she will serve. Reed played by Lux. Fellman puts it down for Warren. It's tied at 14. Kylie Fellman with her 5th Pizza Hut kill. As Snyder will check back in for Reed for DuBois. DuBois leading 2-0, tied 14 apiece here in the third set. Lux gets that over for an ace for the Dragons. Summer Lux. 15-14 Warren. Lux with the serve. Snyder will set Pasternak, but that goes into the net, so Warren retakes the lead by 2 here in the third. Again, Dragons looking to extend this match, trailing 2-0. There's Lux. And just playing that over the net was Path. There's Bowers, and that's going to go out of bounds. Point DuBois. So Warren 16, DuBois 15 here in the third. Served by Path. Madigan will set it for Bowers, and just a little bit of a mishit there, and we're tied at 16. And it'll again be just Path to serve for DuBois. And Bowers gets it over that time. And is DuBois going to be able to get this over? They will. Oh, they do. Oh, my goodness. Pasternak. Now Madigan. Crabtree gets it over. Boy, that was one heck of a play by Pasternak. And Johnson gets it down. Point Warren. They retake the lead 17-16. Kirsten Johnson. Lindsay Madigan to serve for the Dragons. Up by 1. Madigan is played by Golva. Snyder will set for Pasternak, and that is out of bounds. Point Warren. They go back up 2. It's 18-16. Madigan once again to serve. And that goes out of bounds. Point DuBois, 18-17. It'll be Emma Delp to serve here for DuBois. Delp gets it over. Here's a set for Beers. She tips it over. Now here's a set for Crabtree that goes into the net. Point Warren, 19-17. Bowers to serve here for the Dragons. And that goes into the net. Point DuBois. And it's back to a 1-point affair here in the third set. Again, Dragons looking to extend this match. DuBois looking to close it out in 3. There's Morgan Pasternak. Lux gets it all the way over. Now back over here is Madigan set for Maddie Jones. And she tips it over. Snyder just tips it over, dug out by Lux. There's Beers. Snyder will set Cowan, and she gets it down. Kendra Cowan. And we are tied at 19 here in the third. Back and forth we go. Morgan Pasternak at the service line for DuBois. And that one goes just over the net. Dragons able to recover. Jones plays a free ball over the net. Now here's a set for Crabtree. That goes out of bounds. Point Warren. The Dragons 20, Beavers 19 here in the third. There's Tristan Johnson. And Pasternak will play that over. Now here's a set for Beers. She gets it down, dug out nicely there by Pasternak. Crabtree just tips it over. Dragons recover. Fellman tips it over. That's dug out. Snyder tips it over. And now here's Madigan. Snyder will set Crabtree. She pushes it over, and that is inbounds. And we are tied at 20. Maddie Crabtree with just a perfect placement there. And that long rally goes the way of DuBois. We're tied at 20. It's a serve. Here's a set for Jones. There's a set for Cowan, just tips it over. And Lux somehow gets it over for the Dragons. Here's Snyder. There's Paff, but that's blocked at the net by Fellman. Warren leads again by 1. Fellman's second block. Beers to serve for the Dragons. Snyder over to Paff. Madigan, oh, and just a little bit of a miss hit there, and that'll go as a point DuBois. We're tied at 21. Again, Warren trailing 2-0, looking to extend this match. DuBois looking to end it here as Kendra Cowan will serve for the Beavers. Cowan gets it over. Here's a set for Jones. There's Paff. She just tips it over. Or Emma Delp, has Emma Delp on the tip, and DuBois leads by 1, 22-21. DuBois 22, Warren 21 here in the third. There's the serve by Cowan. And this will be Jones. Set for Paff. There's Jones again, unable to get it over. And DuBois up to 23-21. Timeout, Mike Dolan will take it with them. A Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning timeout. When your plumbing, heating, or AC takes a timeout, call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and AC to get you running again at 814-226-8695. You know what? Actually, we're going to keep it right here as DuBois leads 23-21. They won the first set 25-18 and the second 25-14, and are on the verge here, unless Warren can rally, of winning this in 3. Again, this would be Warren's first loss of the season were DuBois to do it. Just looking through the stats, have been very balanced for DuBois. Kendra Cowan unofficially leading the offense with 9 Pizza Hut kills. Alexia Bowers with 6 to lead the Dragons. Again, those are unofficial. Here we go as Cowan will serve for DuBois. 23-21, the Beavers in the lead. Lux plays it for Warren. Now Madigan sets Fellman. That's blocked at the net. And the Beavers recover. It will be Pasternak playing it over and down. Morgan Pasternak, and it's match point for DuBois. You never have to set the table when you go to Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion. Match point for the Beavers. Kendra Cowan plays it over. Lux Madigan will now set for Maddie Jones. And point Warren. They stay alive. It's 24-22. Summer Lux to serve for the Dragons. Another match point for DuBois. No, actually, it's Maddie Jones to serve for the Dragons. And we're going to get a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning timeout here. We'll take this one with them very quickly and we'll be right back. You're watching high school volleyball on the YDL Sports Network, D910sports.com.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
All right, so back here in DuBois, it'll be match point number 2 for the Beavers. They won the first set 25-18, second set 25-14, and lead 24-22 here in the third. It will be Maddie Jones to serve for the Dragons. Jones, that goes out of bounds. Match DuBois. They hand Warren their first loss of the season in straight sets. 25-18, 25-14, 25-22 here at DuBois Area High School this evening. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg Player of the Match, as well as the All-American Awards and engraving stats. You're watching high school volleyball on D910sports.com, the YDL Sports Network.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today. Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
All right, welcome back. And as you can see, we're joined by our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg player of the match, Kendra Cowan. Kendra, first of all, congratulations on the win. Unofficially, Warren's first loss of the season. How are you guys able to do it tonight?
I don't know. We knew it was going to be a tough game, but we went out there and we gave everything we had. And, yeah, it just worked out for us tonight.
And you guys seem to be playing your best volleyball of the season right now. What's been the key for you guys?
Well, we did lose a tough match against Marion Center, and that really, I think, gave us more confidence in a way. It's a good thing for us. And we really came out here tonight and showed what we could do.
And how much fun is it to play this well in front of your home crowd when the stands are packed like this?
It is very fun. We don't often get to play high-level games like this, but, to get the opportunity and have such a good street section and the band being here and all that is very nice.
And you talk about this being a high-level game. What does this do for you guys just in terms of seeing other really good competition?
Yeah, well, first of all, I think it gives us more confidence knowing that we can beat teams like this. And we really just get to show how we can play, just everybody. It's nice.
Mm-hmm. And, as you look forward, what will be the key to kind of keep this momentum going for you guys?
Yeah, I think we just need to believe in ourselves, really. I think we know we can do it, but sometimes we fall off and we have tough games. But I think the skill's there, and, we just need to put it on the court.
And you feel like you guys seem like a pretty together group, a pretty tight-knit group. Would you agree?
Yeah. We're all best friends. It's not just friendship. We're all together almost every day, so that really helps our play on the court.
And obviously winning's fun, but that's got to make it even more fun.
Oh, yeah, always.
All right, Kendra, well, thank you so much for joining us, and congratulations on the win. All right, that was Kendra Cowan, our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg player of the match. Now it's time for stats brought to you by All-American Awards and Engraving. And these are these official stats from, of course, Jason Gustafson and Mike Dolan. But again, unofficially, Kendra Cowan, as you just heard there, 9 kills to lead the way. Emma Dilp and Morgan Pasternak with 5 each. Maddie Crabtree with 2, and Emily Snyder with 1. Emily set a great game as well for DuBois. 1 ace each for Haley Reed, Pasternak, Maddie Crabtree, Jess Path. Cowan also with a pair of blocks, and Emma Delp with a block as well for DuBois in the win. You just sit back up there. Now turning our attention to the Warren Dragons. Again, Warren falling to 8-1. DuBois improving to 9-1. Unofficially, Alexia Bowers led the way with 6 kills, also had 2 blocks. That was Kylie Fellman with 2 blocks. 5 kills, 2 blocks for Fellman. 5 kills and an ace for Carly Beers. 2 kills for Kirsten Johnson to go along with a block. Maddie Jones, 1 kill and 1 ace. And Maddie Nozzle, 1 ace for the Dragons as well. So there you have it. DuBois in 3 knocks off Warren here in District 9, District 10. Crossover action, 25-18. 25-14, 25-22 here from DuBois Area High School. We'll have this one and all the other recaps later tonight on D9and10sports.com. So be sure and check that out. Again, a 3-0 win for DuBois over Warren. It's Andy Close. So thank you so much, I should say, for joining me this evening for this volleyball matchup. And we hope to see you again real soon. Again, your final DuBois in 3, 25-18, 25-14, 25-22. This is Andy Close signing off, saying have a wonderful rest of your evening, everyone.